Hey guys, I'm back with another makeup tutorial, and this is my Raquel Reed inspired makeup. And I did this look a long time ago on my blog. As you can see by the date, it was a couple years ago. This was one of my most popular looks on my blog, and I know a lot of you wanted me to do a makeup tutorial to recreate this look that I did here. If you don't know who Raquel Reed is, definitely go Google her and check her out. She does some amazing makeup and she's a gorgeous model. Sorry if the lighting isn't the greatest in this video. I am still working out those issues and I have since fixed them, but I still have a couple old videos that I need to get out like this one. So first I'm going to be applying a base, and I'm using my Too Faced Shadow Insurance and then applying a white base on top of my lid just so that I can make the eyeshadow pop. Now taking a white eyeshadow, I'm using this one by MAC. They also have a really nice white pigment that would be perfect in place, and I'm pretty sure that's what Raquel Reed actually uses, is the white pigment by MAC. And she does or did work for MAC Cosmetics, so that's why I'm using a lot of MAC products, because that is a lot of the makeup that she uses. And now I'm using MAC Soft Brown, and I'm just putting that in the crease with a big fluffy brush, and this is just going to be our transition color and to add a little bit of dimension to the eye. Now using a reddish brown, I'm just going to use a smaller brush. This is a MAC 226, I believe, and I'm just putting this in my crease and trying to cut my crease slightly but still have it blended into that soft brown color that I put on prior. Since I ended up getting too much of that brown script on my lid, I'm just going back in with my white eyeshadow and cleaning that up. You'll notice in a lot of my videos that after I apply each shade, I usually go back and blend, and I just find this makes for a much cleaner looking eye. Again, I'm just going back in with that white eyeshadow and cleaning up my lid, and now I just really want to cut that crease, so I'm using a pencil brush and a little bit of that brown script and really just deepening up that crease. Now I'm using one of my favorite MAC eyeshadows, which is MAC Nylon, and this is such a perfect highlight shade. I love this so much. It has a very strong yellow tone and a very high sheen, and I think this is a perfect highlight for when you are going out at night or want a really strong visible highlight. Again, going back with that same fluffy brush, I'm just blending in the highlight and my transition color just so that there isn't any harsh line in between the two. For eyeliner, I'm just using a gel, and I apologize that I cut this off short. I just find it pretty much impossible to film my eyeliner in a camera, so I did it off camera, and this is how it turned out. I think I was using MAC Blacktrack for this, and I used my Bdellium Tools eyeliner brush, which I really love. And now I'm going to be applying my Eylure Natural Lights eyelashes, and these are the 140s. They are self-adhesive eyelashes, but I've used them before, so I like to apply some dual lash glue just to them now so that they are a little bit more sticky and adhesive. And now I'm just highlighting my under eye area with my MAC Prep and Prime pen in Light Boost, and I'm just applying this down my nose and a little bit on my forehead. I kind of made a little heart on my forehead and lightly on my chin. Don't want too much highlight there, and just blending this all in with my fingers so that I have all my highlight blended in well. Next, I'm taking one of my favorite concealers, which is the MAC Select Cover Up, and this is an NW25, and yes, it is a tad dark for me, but this is all I have right now, and I'm going to be correcting this with a lighter powder under my eye just so that it still appears bright and light. Now I'm taking one of MAC's Accentuate powders, which is in Lightscape, and just using a tapered blending brush, which is by Sigma, and applying this powder underneath my eyes. I find this is the perfect blush, or brush, I always mix up those words, for applying setting powder underneath the eye. Now I'm using a matte blush by MAC, and this is in Harmony, and this is a perfect contour color for my skin tone, and I'm just using an angle brush, kind of squeezing it because I want a really defined contour on my cheeks. Using MAC Melba blush, which is a soft corally peach matte blush, applying this to my cheeks, and I was thinking about doing a top 5 or top 10 of my favorite blush video, so give me a thumbs up if you want to see that, or write in the comments below if you're interested. Now for highlight, I'm using MAC Cream Color Base and Pearl, and this is one of my favorite highlight shades. And I put this in my last month's favorite video, I think, and I pretty much hit pan and used it all up in just a couple months because I've been using this every single day. So I absolutely love this and highly recommend it if you're looking for the perfect highlight shade. Now taking that same white pencil you used as a base, you can either use MAC Fascinating or NYX makes a really nice one that stays on the waterline, even better than MAC I find. It's their Jumbo Pencil in Milk, so if you have that, definitely use that instead. And now I'm putting this in my tear duct, and I'm just applying a little bit and then going to blend it out with my fingers because I want this area to be really nice and soft and blended, but also bright. Now going over that base, I'm taking that same matte white eyeshadow and just applying that and blending that into my inner tear duct just to brighten up that inner corner. Now with that smudge brush, I'm taking the first brown that we used, which was soft brown, and that was the lighter brown, and just applying this and running this along my lower lash line. And then once you're done lining your lower lash line with that lighter brown, just go back in with that medium brown, which was MAC Brown Script, and just lightly put that in the outer corner. I want my lower lashes to be defined but not too defined, so I'm going in with a brown mascara, and this one is by CoverGirl, and it's their Lash Perfection mascara, and I find it really good for the lower lashes because it just grabs each individual lash and coats it really nicely while separating them. Here's the finished look. I know it looks a bit less dramatic in the video as opposed to the photos, but it's just my lighting. This is quite dramatic for daytime, I found, but it shows up really nicely for filming and on camera. Now I'm taking MAC Oak lip pencil and just lining my lips, and I'm gonna slightly overdraw my upper lip just to make them more full and pouty looking. And yes, with the lip liner it looks a bit obvious right now, but once you fill it in with the lipstick and lip gloss, it actually blends in really well. So this is an effect that I like to use when I really want my lips to look extra big, but I don't do this on a daily. But for the Raquel Reed look, I just find that I need to have much fuller lips because she does have very pouty, full lips. And now I'm just using MAC Gaga 2, and I'm just applying that all over my lips. And for a little bit of highlight, I'm using MAC Crystal Avalanche and putting this on the center of my lip. The highlight on the center of the lip is a trick I use to make the lips appear even more full and pouty. As always, to set my face, I'm using the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and just spraying this all over. And this is the travel size version, but I do have the larger size as well. And here's the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely thumbs up if you want to see more celebrity-inspired makeup tutorials. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching.